digital gold. TA with TI Joey Bold. Charts light up as we unfold. Trust the signals, watch it grow. Technical analysis with trade intuition. Every move like a seasoned magician. Crypto life, no intermission. Piper Academy, never the mission.
That's right, guys. Piper Academy. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. A bingo and a bango. Bingo and a bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. But the Piper Academy family has given me some more names. We have Tradester Joe and TI Joe. So I greatly appreciate you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. We are looking at the crypto bubbles. Crypto bubbles on the daily, not looking so good. Fart coin up 36%. And that's on the daily. Crazy. All the other coins, not even green. We got 2. But Fart coin, get out of here. All right. I can make a lot of jokes on that, but not going to do it. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. On the hourly, we got a bunch of greens. Does this mean Bitcoin's going up? We're going to find out in just a moment. We are going to find out in just a moment. Bitcoin has been going up, down, sideways, being very boring. And we're going to see if Bitcoin's going up. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. So Bitcoin's going up. Very nice. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I was trying to trade this, trying to front run a short, and then come up. It's like, let me front run a long. And then it comes down. It's like, let me just whatever. And then I end up going long. But here I'll just kind of playing in between these. And I was like, nope. And then basically, if it crosses this level, we short. If it crosses this level, we long. But I was trying to catch it prior to the break, just because I was bored. Well, not really. I was kind of bored because I'm not in trade, but I'm also doing other things. So at the same time, I go and look. I was like, oh man, I forgot I had that much leverage on it. Let me just cancel it. So I did that quite a bit. It was fun. Here, hopefully I can make back some money. All this right here is just going to my negative because I did negative. All right, so I see a bunch of coins. And I was actually loading up the charts prior to that. We can go just a little bit faster. And I appreciate you, Jesse, very much for putting those coins right away. And let's get started. Let's look at Bitcoin on the higher time frame. Right now, we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. We do have this area of a possible bounce. And this is what initiated this zone. Was way back over here in November 2024. We did have this bounce just above the zone, another bounce just above the zone, another bounce above the zone, and then another bounce. This time we had a wick. We had a wick in the zone. Now, in addition to that, we had another wick in the zone. Let's zoom in. Wick in the zone, wick in the zone. What I would like to see is a few of the candle bodies closes in here. About 3, 2 to 3 at least. But I would love to see 3 to 5 on the 4-hour time frame. And what that's doing is showing me that there is a struggle here and it decided to break up instead of break down. We did only have 1 and then 2 candles, so 8 hours in this zone prior to it breaking out. I mean, it's okay. I'm not mad at it. We see that it came up. Going 1 second. Let me turn this. For some reason, my camera, it likes to have the mic on, so that I hear like an echo. I don't like it. So this came up here, broke out, came back down, went into this little zone, and then started coming back up again. Once it broke this level, more than likely, it'll go up. And then down and then up. So what we want to see is higher lows. This is on the 1-hour time frame, so we're able to see more ups and downs. We want to see, here we do have our little zone that we have here. And here, I just went ahead and picked a spot between here. So this candle and these candles, how they kind of close right here. So that's how I kind of picked this spot. And we can see that it broke through it. It didn't respect it or anything. And then as it came up, it stopped right there. Man, I love this. Stopped right there, it came back down. And now it's coming up into this next little zone throughout the entire chart. Nothing but zones, nothing but support resistance levels. Here, I would like to see. This is what I would like to see now. And literally, it's level by level. Let me show you this first. I would like to see something like this. And then maybe even, I want to see higher highs and higher lows. That's what I want to see. Maybe something like this, and then coming up. You know, one thing we haven't checked in a while? Well, I haven't, is, oh man, I always forget the site. Bitcoin heat map. Bitcoin heat map. CoinGlass. Here we go. Let's go over here. Okay, then let's load up. 24-hour time frame. Nothing too exciting. I mean, there's not a lot of really big levels. I mean, we have a, oh my gosh, we have a crazy level right here at 90.9. Absolutely super smoking hot level right here. And as you can see, we've been coming in here and just traveling through here and clearing out all this liquidity up and down, up and down, up and down. Right now, we did clear out this liquidity at 93.4. I mean, we have some up here, but it's not really hot. Right, this is on the 24-hour time frame. We're gonna go to a lower time frame. This one is smoking hot, 90.9. So keep that in mind, 90.9. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and screenshot this, 90.9. Now let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Nothing, boring. And we have some up here at 95.4. But it's nothing. 25 million. What's 25 million amongst friends, right? Here we did have some liquidations that were pretty good. And the price did come up to here. So far, it's taking it out. And then once again, right here, right at 90.9. What's the bigger time frame say? Let's go to a week. Let's go to the week. Okay. And I'm going to get to your chat in just a moment, guys. I'm going to get to your chat in just a moment. Here we can see for the week, we do have at 96.2. It's a pretty bright area. We have some areas down here, 93.3. And then another one at 93.1. We're much closer down here. And just because we have these liquidations doesn't mean that it has to go there. It's just an area of interest where it might go. Just kind of zooming in. I wish I could extend this up. Okay. To me, on the weekly, it would just make more sense to come down, to come up, and then possibly maybe come down again. Even though we have a lot right here, a lot of liquidations. I would think come down, then up. But I could be completely wrong. All right, moving on. So the area that we were looking at was 90.9. 90.9. So right here, right in this area, which would make it a higher low. It's funny. This whole time I've been trading with, I think, like 78x leverage, and I got chopped up. I got chopped up all in here. And it's like, let me try to front run it going down, and it started coming up. Okay, it's going to probably break this level. Let me go ahead and front run it. And then it starts coming down again. I was like, okay, it needs to break this level. Let me go ahead and front run it. Dumb. And again, I'm doing a whole bunch of different things. And then finally, when I decided to go like a 31x leverage, it moves. Ouch. So if you are trading leverage, strongly recommend do not do what I did today, where super crazy busy, can't pay attention to the chart. Oh, Joe, you're making excuses. No, I'm giving you a reason. And then doing everything and then coming back. There was literally twice where I forgot I was in a trade. I think it was on the last live stream. I was like, am I in a trade? And I looked and was like, oh my gosh. Like I was in a trade. I didn't put a stop loss or anything. Yeah, I was like, oh man, lost a lot. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So I do have quite a few on here already. And if we don't have any from anybody else, we will try to get to all of Jesse's charts. We may not have time though, because that was like 35 charts. That's crazy. Let's see here. Now wanting a chocolate milk with cream. Yeah, buddy. Story time. Y'all know about Kahlua? Yeah, my boss, they would drink coffee with Kahlua. And I never drank coffee. And I say, guys, what are y'all doing? This is when I was in pest control. I was young too, like in my 20s, early 20s. And then, oh, we're drinking some coffee. I was like, okay. And we would go back over there. You're like, Joe, you want some coffee? And once I knew what they were doing, it's like, sure do. So we'd have some coffee with Kahlua. The good old days. Let's see here. My heart is with the people that lost their homes. Yeah, definitely. It's crazy. Like how much we take for granted. You know, we take for granted having a roof over our head, a door we can close, and then it can just be all taken away. It's very, very sad. All right, going down the list. So we got a bunch of people in here today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, we got Jesse in the house. Thank you, my man. Thank you. We have Wix Wi-Fi 89. Appreciate you very much for being here. We do got Retro Mike Tech in the house. What's up, my friend? Let me see here. Retro Mike Tech. And I always forget that I'm on this account. Let's see here. 1 second. All right. Let's see here. Going to the list. We got K Diggity in the house. What's up? And Lunar Beaches. Crypto. What's going on? All right. So going down the chat really quick. Scanning for. See, Jesse says Bitcoin up 1.5% in the last 59 minutes. Very nice. Keep on going, Bitcoin. Keep on going. Let me recoup my $14. Oh, man. Out of $14, I think I have like $1 left. Yeah, it's very, very irresponsible what I was doing today. I was trading. I was like, oh, man, the leverage, forgot. And then, again, like 78x leverage. And then doing a whole bunch of stuff. And I go look and say, oh, come on, man. It's like, no, close it out. Close it out. Let's see here. Username in the house. What's up, username? Appreciate you. Here, leverage shuts me up unless I'm religious about moving my stop. Yeah. And that's the thing, too. Like when I was looking at it, I do my thing, go in profit. I move up my stop loss to break even or just like a little bit of gains. And then I don't need to worry about it. Now I can concentrate on doing what I'm doing. But there was a lot of times where I'm doing this and I get DMs and then I go and oh, it looks good. I'll hit the thing and I'll go and I'll be doing this like, oh man, what am I in a long or a short? Like, I don't, what did I do? I don't remember what I did. And I looked like, oh, come on. I was like, yeah. Let's see here, going to the list. Username says 7-0 with new coach toaster. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's see here. Excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, going on the list really, really quick. Almost done. Hey, we got Crypto Society. What's up, my man? Thank you for smashing the like. Thank you for reminding people to smash the likes as well. Okay. Going on the list, almost done. K Diggity says, I'm down about $8.47 myself. Yeah, out of $14, man, I'm down 13. Ooh, I gotta make it up. Make it up. Okay. See, Lunar Beaches Crypto. We need to steal Alex O's RMT emoji. Yeah, I have one too, man. We need to put that in here for sure. Darren does things. What's up, my man? Needed to catch the SFP entry closer to 90K on New York Open. The shake and bake. There you go. All it takes is a plan. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. All right. So we are done with that. Let us go ahead and start with the show. The first one is going to be Fart Coin. This is the one that we saw there was a very, very up. Should we enter this trade? Well, let's look at it. So this likes to move in big candles. We can see a big candle, dump. Big candles, dump. Big candles, dump. I would say it's going to dump. I don't know though, but I would say it's going to dump. But let's examine it just a little bit further. Let's see here, but it's a nice, man, it's a nice pump. So let's go here to this. Trying to think what I could do on this. There's really nothing much we can do. I mean, I could do, let's do a fib extension, see how far it can go. So from the low to the high to the low, and then of course, all this stuff happened after the fact. Then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to just get targets first. So here we're going to do Alt-J, 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 and there is a 6.1, 618 about here. Okay. So now let's go ahead and hide this. Hide. Now let's do a fib, a retracement from the low to the absolute high. We can see that I did come down here to the golden pocket and just shooting out. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And on the 4-hour time frame, very nice. So this is what I see on the 4-hour time frame. I'm actually going to move this up here. And for the 4-hour time frame, we do see that as it was coming up, did this number, then this. And of course, whenever it breaks this, it's when you want to enter. Whenever it breaks this, it's when you want to enter. Whenever it breaks this, you want to enter. Oh, but it didn't. Came down here. Okay, whenever it breaks this, you want to enter. But it didn't. Here's the low. Then here's the low. Then here's the low. Then here's the low. And every time, you want to enter once it breaks this level. And it didn't. Here's the low. Here's the high. And then it broke the level again. So now, here, we would have entered. If we were looking at this coin. Now, granted, would I have entered? Oh, man, I would think it would be a fake out. Just look at these small candles. Look how small these candles are compared to this big, massive candle. I don't think I would have entered. What's the price range tool say? Is it like 40% or is it like 4%? 30%. Granted, it's a meme coin. What would I have done in the moment? I wouldn't have entered. I would have waited for the next candle to see if it was going to come down here to at least here. Now, what I could have done, of course, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, was put a lower bid here. And matter of fact, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. If we were in this and we saw this right here, our alert went off for whatever reason. Because of the break of this level, we have our alert and the alert went off. This is what I would have done. I would have seen this. I was like, no, it just moved too much, 30%. Granted, all these little candles, 8%, 4%, no. I would put a lower entry here and I would wait for it. I would set another alert above these wicks right here. So now my alert goes off. Oh, man. It didn't go down. It's going up. I see what it normally does. If I do enter right now, how far low do I think it's going to go? How far down? About 20%. Okay. So what I'll do now that I'm looking at this, so now my thought process, is this going to be a short-term trade, a regular trade, 3 to 5 days, 3 to 5, not 35, 3 to 5 days, or is this going to be something long term? My thought process, 3 to 5 days. I don't want to have a stop loss way down here. I have to wait for a pullback. I have to wait for a pullback. I like fake outs. Now, this could go another 30, 40%. I'm going to have to wait. Because this, for me, is going to be a short-term trade, 3 to maybe 5 days. Yes, it's pumping. I'm going to say it'll probably pump like another 15% before it pulls back. So this is what I'm thinking it'll do. It's something like this, and then come down here, and come down here to about here, and then go up. So what I would do is I would have so it would be roughly around 23% from where it's at right now. So I would have my entry right here. I would set an alert. I'll set an alert above this level where I think it might go to. That way, if it does exceed my thought process, then I can just watch it, check on it 4 hours later, see if it finally retraced. And if not, if it keeps on going up 40, 50%, I just missed the move. It's going to happen. So let's do coordinates. Let's do this. And let's put this. Let's make it fancy. Alert. It is really cold. Sorry about that. Sorry about that cough. I like it though. I mean, it looks nice. And it was breaking levels, breaking levels, breaking levels. Now it's going the other way. But due to this and its history, I would expect it to pull back. So I'd wait on this one. Very nice. Let's look at XRP. XRP is next. We are looking at XRP. XRP is in a pretty tight range at the moment. This is on the 4-hour time frame. It should go from here to here. So if we zoom in, let us zoom in. We can see can nobody closes, can nobody closes, kind of wick, kind of can nobody closes, can nobody closes, a bunch of can nobody closes. So we're in this kind of zone right now. We're at the very top of this range. What I would do on this one, not sure why I smacked, but what I would do, I would wait for this level. We're going to make it red. Make sure my mic is back on. Very good. We had a fake out here, a fake out here, a fake out here, and I would need to see the price action. Oh, I would need to see the price action break above the level before I enter. Now, since it is trading in between this range, I would have 2 lower bids. One of them right around here. So let's do this one in a blue for our entry. Copy. Let's do this. Paste. And let's do lower entry. I will do another one too. I will do another one here just in case. Don't think it'll hit, but you never know. Lower entry, copy this, paste. Then I would set an alert above these wicks. Above these wicks, set alert, copy, paste. Let's go to alert. Jesse says, a monthly VWAP, Joe. I would look at the 3-month chart. So you're looking at this for a very long term hold. Okay. All right. So let's go to the 3 month. It's high dollar stuff we just did. Regroup. Yeah, if you want me to look at longer term holds, please request at the very beginning, because I have the thought process of possibly a trade. So you said anchored VWAP? Oh, VWAP? Okay. Is there a VWAP over here, or is it just my anchored? So anchored VWAP. I don't know. I'll just do an anchored VWAP from the very beginning. What does that tell me? Nothing. It's above it. It's been above it. Monthly. Joe, monthly VWAP. What does this tell me? Jesse, please tell me, what does this tell me? This doesn't tell me anything. Like literally, it tells me 0. Moho's in the house. What's up, Moho? See here, Darren says a low leverage, higher margin always. Yes. Yeah, I was doing, at first I was doing low margin, high leverage. And then I put more margin, and I forgot about my leverage was still set high. I was like, oh, ouch. I was like, how am I losing so much so quick? It barely moved like 0.1%. And I go and I look, it's like, oh, snap. Jesse says this might drop on the monthly and make a lower low. Yeah, in order for it to make a lower low, we need month after month after month after month after month after month to say, oh, we did a lower low. By that time, it's already 6 months gone by, in my opinion. But yeah, this doesn't tell me nothing. As far as a lower low, let's go to the weekly. For the weekly, we can see that it could come down to here. Let's put all my stuff again. Higher low, not lower low. I mean, that's what I meant, a higher low. That's what I meant, higher low. All right. For XRP, could we come down in here? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it's a low volume node right here. Not a lot of ups and downs on the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Same thing. I mean, it just went up, sideways up, sideways up. Very parabolic curve, you know. Right now it's kind of going sideways. This reminds me of Bitcoin, when Bitcoin did this number and then went sideways and then it dumped. Let's see here. So on the daily, let's go back to this drawing. Yeah, so in order for this to play out, I'm looking at it to still continue the bullish market structure. Yeah, I think. Price action is right here. So a retracement of about 22%, which is nothing really bad. However, do I see it possibly doing a 50% pullback? Sure, why not? A 37% pullback? Sure, why not? But if it stays in here in this trading kind of zone or range, then it'll remain bullish as long as it stays above this level of, do I have a level? No. It's white. 1.9007. K Diggy says, so I entered a trade today, went to work, forgot my phone. Uh-oh. Trade was up huge while I was at work and back to break even. No. That was gonna be a happy story. I've done that before where I've entered a trade, completely forgot about it, super busy. I go back to it, it's like, snap, all right, yeah, great. But then there's times where I'll get into a trade, I'll do work, I'll do work, and then I look, it's like, oh, let me just cancel it. And then it goes the way I thought it was going to go. It's like, oh man, I should just left it alone. Versus, going back and forth, look at it, it's like, oh, I don't know, I'm kind of down. Let me just cancel it. Maybe it's going to flip. And then it ends up doing what I thought it was going to do. And like, dang it. But if I would have just left it alone, and sometimes I'll do that, like on purpose. I will literally go to bed. And if I wake up and it's up, great. If not, oh well. Hopefully my stop loss will get hit. Usually I put a stop loss when I go to bed. That way I can sleep. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's see here. So if it remains up in this area and stays bullish, and yes, now the only reason I think it'll come down, break below this zone, is if Bitcoin ends up dumping and goes into the danger zone and then continues to come down. Then could we see potential about 40 to 50% drawback on XRP? 100%. But until then, right now we're dealing with what we see, which is bullish. And here I wouldn't enter, I would wait, set the alert. Next one is Galaxy, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce it. Let me know if this is the correct coin, because I don't want to do TA on this if it's not the correct coin. And this was on Coinbase. So the only place I can find it. Next one is Grass. Now, Grass we did talk about. We actually talked about Grass on my show. All right. So we talked about Grass on my show. And for here, the price action, I believe, was right here. And what I want to see it do is I want to see it set the alert at 2.8492. And I would like to see a bounce off of this blue level, 2.6885. If the 4-hour candle does not close above it, I wouldn't enter it, because more than likely it's going to come down here and we may get stopped out. This one, stop loss. The market cap is only 604 million. And I'm thinking if it breaks below this, we could get stopped out. So I would definitely wait. And of course, here's some more information. Let's see here. Next one is ChatGPT. So for ChatGPT, let's go to the daily time frame. Ooh, nice. Wow. Look at that. That's some really, really nice. It's not necessarily a double bottom, but a definitely higher low. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. This looks really, really nice. Let's get rid of our moving averages. Get out of here, moving averages. You're bothering me. We had a huge pump. So it actually came into this nice zone. So the bottom of those to this one right here, change the color. So here we can see support, broke through, came down here to get this last liquidity that it wanted to, and just went to the moon. Went to the freaking moon. Man, look at this one candle. Get out of here. To this next candle. So on this one, I notice I say so a lot. I'm really trying not to say so a lot. I've been recording some videos and taking out all my filler words. And I realized I say so way too many times. So here, going on the list really quick, catching up on this. K Diggy says, I should have said it, take profit. Yeah. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, woulda. I've done that too, where it ran up a good amount and then it came back down. It's like, man, why didn't I say? Because what I like doing is I like just moving up my stop loss. And wherever it gets hit, gets hit. But now what I'm doing is I'm selling 50% at one level, 50% at the other level, and then letting the rest ride. But yeah. Oh, man, that hurts. Let's see here. Yeah. Going to bed, waking up, and saying, nice work. I can't leave trades open overnight. Not sure. True. I get a lot of people that ask me, when do I trade? Do I trade in the New York session or the Asia? I trade when my alerts go off. And sometimes it's during the Asian session. Sometimes it's at 9 o'clock. Sometimes it's 11 in the morning. Sometimes it's 2 in the afternoon. Sometimes 2 in the morning. I trade when my alerts go off. So was the answer yes or no? I don't know. So was that the correct one? Here. Okay. Lunar Beaches Crypto says, I used to say so all the time on stream. Not sure if I do it for, not sure if I still do it or not, but now I'm going to be thinking about it today. Yeah, I try my best. I've been really good with not saying ums. Man, I used to say ums like crazy. Worse than Piper. And I call Piper out on it too. Worse than Piper. Big time, like twice as bad as Piper. And this was on my first channel. Long time ago, about 4 or 5 years ago. And I would say so many times, but you don't realize it because you're just talking. And when I started editing my videos, I was like, take that out. Take that out. And then I could pretty much see it on the timeline, you know, words, and then the audio, and then words. I was like, I bet you that's an flip it. At least 200, at least. I used to say a whole bunch. Now I don't. I'm very, very proud of that. But what I realized, I say so a lot. I say so and. Those are my 2 words that I say a lot. And I'm trying my best. But it's very hard to catch yourself when you're actually doing it. But when you're doing the edits, you catch yourself. All right. And I do say moving on, but that's what I say. Moving on. ChatGPT. I was trying to cough, but not cough. ChatGPT, very nice run up. Came down just beautifully. Man, this is so nice. Right into that golden pocket. Now it's underneath our 382. Also, is it Joe or Joe? Don't know what that means. Do I say also a lot? No, I don't say also a lot. I say so and a whole bunch. Too much. Too many times. How long have I been trading? About 5 years. Been trading for about 5 years. Gal is the ticker. All right. Very good. So we'll look up that one next. So for ChatGPT, of course, it came up, came down here. Now, of course, when I first started learning to trade, it was mainly patterns, divergence, RSI, selling when it was overbought, which is ridiculous, buying when it was oversold, which is ridiculous. It only works in certain segments of the market. But my mentors never taught me that. They just said, oh, when it's overbought, you want to sell because it's going to come down. Man, I have made so much money buying overbought. I debunk a lot of stuff. I truly do. I don't go with the herd. Give you a heads up. Moving on. Darren Does Things says, what VWAP are you looking at, Jesse? MBC or MCB. I don't know what that stands for. Or the on-chart VWAP. I get market cipher B or the chart VWAP. The yearly. I think you're messing with me, dude. I'm looking at the 3-year. I look at the 10-year. How long do you expect to be in that trade? I think you're messing with me. Moving on. So right now on Chat GPT or Chain GPT, it's looking very bullish. On the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. I would expect it to come down. Yeah. This is what I expect this to do. I'm not going to be completely wrong. I expect it to come down to about here and then break up. Once it breaks up, then we can enter the trade. I would set an alert at this level. Set alert. Let's make it look fancy. At 0.3785. 8569. This is where I would set my alert. I would also expect it to come down here. I don't think it'll come down here into this box that I'm going to create right now. I don't think it'll go below 0.32. I don't think it will. It could. It can do it whatever it wants. But I think this is what it's going to do. Produce a lower high, then a higher low, then break this level, and then break this level. And I'm actually going to put this right here. So the 4-hour candle on this one would need to close after the alert 0.361267. So always have the alert hit first and then candle close. Moho says, if you've been trading for 5 years, what length of that has been trading constantly and profitably? About 6 months. About 6 months into my trading. Now, granted, hold on, wait a minute, pump your brakes. I haven't heard that in forever. 6 months, that's all it took you? Man, you're a genius. No. This is when profitable trading is different from actually having the skills to make money, because this is when the market was really, really good. So you could, there I go with my sales again. You could not know how to trade and be profitable. And that's what happened to me when I first started. I'm learning, I'm studying, I'm profitable, I'm learning, I'm studying, I'm profitable, I'm learning, I'm studying, I'm profitable. I thought I was a freaking genius. I just got into trading and I knew it. Man, I'm a genius. I know it all. I had 5 mentors in those 6 months, because I'm banging them out, just boom, boom, boom. I want to get this. I spent a lot of money on me, on educating myself, not only from joining groups, but also from mentors to where I wouldn't have to do all the pitfalls. Now, what I learned from all that was all their stuff they taught me. I learned what not to do, which was the stuff they taught me. There's a lot of things that I don't do. I'm not going to bore you with that stuff, but they would teach me certain things. You want to sell when it's overbought. You want to buy when it's oversold. Baloney. And now what I do is I teach actual experience. So the first 6 months, profitable. Granted, I'm a registered nurse. I would work double weekends. Monday, I would sleep half the day. Then I would put in easy 12 to 14 hours every single day. Every single day. 3 months it took me to get trading pretty much down. Then the next 3 months, I'm back testing. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Then I'm profitable. And I thought I was a genius. Man, started a YouTube channel, the whole nine. And I would literally do this on my YouTube channel. You can't find it anymore because my ex-boss, he forced me to delete my channel. And you would think that I had a huge following in competition with his following. I think I had 3,000 followers. It was a power trip thing. Anyway, on those live streams, I would say the price, I would speak in absolutes. The price is going to go here. The price is going to go here. And I'll do something silly like a green or something. And the price will go here before it goes here. And I would do my zones just like this. And I would do a poll. Do you think it's going to go to the green or the red? And everybody to the red. And because it's up here, it's going. I'll say, all right, I think it's going to come down here to the green. And by the end of the show, it would be in the green. I was very, very consistent. Like 9 out of 10 times, I had it spot on. And then if it didn't go in the show, later on, maybe a couple hours later, it would go to where I went and I would make an updated video. Look, guys, because I knew where price was going to go. I was an absolute genius. Then the market changed. That was humbling for me. Very humbling. And I said, okay, let me go back to the drawing board. And that's when I started debunking all of the stuff that I learned, because it only works in certain segments of the market. That's when I started debunking stuff. So if you ask me anything in reference to the Bollinger Bands, those are a joke. And I'll show you why. If you ask me, now granted, this is my personal thought process. This is my personal beliefs. It has nothing to do with Piper Academy or anything like that. There are certain things that I do not believe in. Because how can you, I'm not going to get into it because it'll be like a good 20 minutes. I do not believe in a certain, now if you use the Bollinger Bands and you're successful, keep on doing it, do what works. For me, joke. All right, moving on. There's a lot of stuff that I debunk, a lot of stuff. Now, granted, do I know everything? Nope. Am I extremely successful and I win every trade? Nope. I tell you my wins, I tell you my losses. I tell you what works for me and what doesn't. That's what I do. Very, very transparent. Jesse says, I want everyone to make money. Yes, indeed. Excuse me. Jesse is a straight shooter. Yes, he is. And from what he says he's not username. I don't know. The debate is still out. Oh, speaking about debates. So the question was, do we bounce from here or is it another fake out? 47% said bounce that leads to a fake out. And I agree 100%. Then 13% said bounce then to the moon. I wish. Man, do I wish. And then we have 13% that says fake out. Yep. Very true. Okay. So here, 1 second. All right. Let's see here. I want everybody to have massive gains. Yes. Jesse says, I also thought I was a genius when I made 2,880% gains in a day. Ooh-wee. Here, I haven't spent money learning how to trade. I know, it's very obvious. No, I'm playing. I haven't spent money on learning how to trade other than all the money that I lost in trading. And that's the thing that I didn't want to do. And I didn't know about that. You know, you either pay for mentors or you pay for the trading university. I didn't know that. I just knew that I wanted to be ahead of everybody. And I made money. So it's like, why not? But how long have you been trading, Lunar? Because I love watching other people and their thought process. And if I think it's not good, not saying that I'm the best, but I will call you out on it. And everybody here in the Piper Academy, spot on. Like they're different than mine, but it's still good. You know, it's none of this. You ready for this? It's none of this. These are 1 minute candles. These are 1 minute candles. It's none of this baloney. Look, guys, we have a bull flag. We have a bull flag right here on the 1 minute time frame. And then it does this number. And then that person gets this. Oh, I can't do it with this. Gets this trend line that was drawn from here to here, and then now does this number. And then gets this other trend line that was from here to here, and then does this number. We have a bull flag, guys. We have a bull flag on the 1 minute time frame, on the 1 minute time frame. And then it comes down to this. And then, look, guys, we have a bull flag. This is not a bull flag. With that one candle, it's not a bull flag. Then with you constantly changing your pattern, it's not a bull flag. Look, guys, we have a bull flag. We have a bull. Did you just learn that word, bull flag? Because it's very obvious that you did. Very obvious. So nobody in Piper Academy Network trades like this. And believe me, if you did, I'd call you out. Now, granted, is my style better? No. But this will wreck people. 100% this will wreck people. And I really like that I'm a part of Piper Academy, because if they allowed something like that on this show, I wouldn't be here. Hands down, I would not be here. All right, moving on. Lunar says, I learned everything myself. Either you're a smart person or a very determined person, because that's pretty hard. I mean, I was in groups, and I still had to go to websites, and I still had to read, and I still had to look at other YouTubers, and I had a back test, so that's good. See, had to feel the pain to learn. Yeah, very true. All set says, I got lucky. I have you guys. Thank you, man. Darren Does Thing says, I say and a lot. It's tough breaking those habits. It's a lot easier if you record yourself. Not only that, but one thing that really helped me, and I don't remember if it was a video that I watched, and it just happened to come up. I wasn't even searching for it. It just happened to come up. How to speak better. And what the guy did, he's like a Filipino or Oriental guy, or one of those regions. And what he did was he said that what you want to do is you just want to talk slower. Because when you talk slower, your brain is able to put in words to your mouth, and then your mouth is able to say it. But if you're just talking, like it takes time from here to here. And now, because there's a gap, you're using those filler words. And so, and all those other words. So that's what I do now, is I talk slower. And a lot of people they'll tell me, yeah, Joe, you have a real calm, cool, collective, just voice, tone. It wasn't always like that. The only reason it's like that is because now I slow down my speech. That way I'm not saying, man, like I said, I was twice as bad as Piper. Piper's bad. Piper's bad. George from Cryptos R Us, oh my gosh, he puts Piper to shame. He's worse than Piper. I was like, George, please, man, you're driving me nuts. Like, I'm here for, I love the content, but dude, you're driving me nuts. To me, when anybody says, it's like somebody doing the keyboard. Ta, 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 ta. It's one of my big pet peeves. Ta, 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 ta. And like. Ooh, man. I used to say like, you know what I mean? Like, so the other day, like, I was like, just moving along, and like, it's like, really? Slow down your speech. All right, here we go. Just says, we are all lucky to have you all set. Yes. I watch back streams a lot too. Yes, and that's what I do too. I watch my streams, and I'll see it's like, oh man, what I need to do is I need just to improve myself. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. It's an amazing alumni that we have. We have a lot of great people here. Very, very happy to be here. Very honored to be here for tell you the truth. Can I close this info? Oh yeah, we're not gonna have any more time, Mark. Well, I'll tell you what. LCD, ha ha ha. Funny, Mr. Funny Man, Mr. Funny Man, Mark Dutch. All right, it's not LCD, but man, that ta. And then what was it last night on Crypto Billy? I was watching the replay. I forgot that it was Sunday, but I was watching the replay, and as they're talking, you hear ta 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 ta, and then Crypto Billy even called them out. It's like, man, you mad at the keyboard? Man, you typing angry. Ta 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 ta, and then you hear the click 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 click. Oof, those are my pet peeves. You need to adjust your mic. You need to adjust your settings on your OBS. If you have any questions, I will show you how. I will do a screenshot of my settings. Oof. Moving on. Z Allset says, I was saying Bitcoin looks interesting in 88 last week. Stopped short on 89. In the long now, hopefully I can. Very nice, very nice. See, I'm feeling so lucky to have a great community that cares about each other. Yep. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. Jesse says, I've been trading since 2018. Wow. After my mom passed, I had to get my thoughts on something else. Yeah, man, having your mom pass, man, I was in depression for 8 months. Yeah. The only thing that got me through was my old YouTube channel because I would go live every day. That means I would have to, and I wasn't working. I had, what did I have? No, I was working the weekends. Was I working at all? I don't remember. I had money saved, so I took like an 8-month vacation. But yeah, man, that time was rough. And so that's when I started doing the crypto, and then I ended up getting a job on the weekends. That's what it was. Kate Diggy says, I read something on Bathroom Wall about, yes, 4 years. Wow. That's good. See, Darren Does Things says, I was saying the same thing about BGT, about overbought and oversold. Things can remain either way before retraces. Yeah. Bull Flag on the 1 minute. Man, this dude is ridiculous. I watch him from time to time. All I need is 5 minutes to get content for my show. That's all I need. 5 minutes. Dude's a freaking joke. Dude is a freaking joke. So I do 5 minutes. I got to be careful. I got to be good. I told Piper, no drama. But just warning everybody, all I need is 5 minutes. I watch him for 5 minutes. Oh, man, this dude, really? And I'll do a screenshot, and I'll put it in my group. Guys, do not do like literally there was a, let me see if I can pull one up. Joe, we're wasting time. I know. Bull, see if it comes up. Let's go to me posting. When was this? January 7th. Okay, almost. No, I think I just took a picture of it. Let's see. What would I put? Flag, maybe? Maybe joke? Let me filter it by me. Give me just a moment. Joke, maybe? Let me try 2 more times. What would I put it under? Joke. Al, what's up, buddy? Don't. Maybe don't. Man. Maybe I'm searching the wrong person. No. Man. Anyway, this is a few days ago. Like literally. You know what? I really want to show this to you guys. I really want to show it. Oh, let's go to images, photos. Okay, so this should not take a long time. Let's count it down. 10, 9, 8. Here it is. Look at that. 2 seconds. Let's see. I can't make this stuff up. I cannot make this stuff up. Let's hide this. And let's hide. Nope. So what I posted. This is a 1 minute chart. 1 minute chart. Counters are going up. This is a bull flag. Please don't ever create patterns like this. I only watch this person around 5 minutes so I can get content for my show on what not to do. This is a 1 minute time frame. This guy is making a flag out of this. You need pivots. And he's been trading for a long time. That's a joke. That is a joke. This is going to wreck people. The 1 minute time frame. Look, guys, it's above the 200 SMA. Let's go to an enter because it's going to go way up here. And then it breaks below it. It's going to come down way down here. Well, you just said since it's above it, it's going to go up here. Why would you? Absolutely. It upsets me. All right, moving on. Okay, mic is on. Gay Davey says, Jesse is a real dude. I'm obviously just playing. Let's see here. Okay, I don't know if I can read these. Okay, so let's be careful. Y'all are doing really good today. I'm very impressed. I'm actually shocked and amazed. See, Lunar Regis Crypto says, bro, DDT, I went on a rant about overbought and oversold lingo and how it's terrible for the thought process because, yes, spot on, man. Spot on. That is spot on. Okay, let's see here. That's funny, Mark. That's funny. Can we check OCD, USDT? If you didn't put those laughing faces, I would have looked up OCD. Okay, going to the list. Okay, 1 second. Almost done. Sicario says, your 1 minute candle voice, bull flag, needs to have a little bit more radio announcer trying to sell me a used car tone. Yes. Dude, if he did not have a crypto channel and a multimillionaire, he could be a used car salesman and still be a multimillionaire. Dude's charismatic, knows how to talk to people, makes people feel wanted and needed. And that's what people want. It's the psychology. It literally is. Like, people want to be wanted and needed for the most part. There are some, like my cousin, he doesn't like anybody. He says he's racist to everybody. He doesn't like anybody. He would rather just be alone, period. But then there's other people, the majority, where they want to be accepted. This is why there's so many people who don't have like foster kids where they don't know their mom and their dad. They have that need to fill that that void. Who was my mom? Who was my dad? Same thing with just being in a group. Like if there's 10 people doing something, like you want to do that generally per se. You want to be a part of something. And that's like he's really good. He's really good at what he does. But he could be a car salesman and be a multimillionaire, hands down. Shoot, I'd buy a car from him. He'd lie to me like crazy. Look at this. We have a bull flag right in the car. It's an air freshener. Hey, man, I trade. That's great. How much is it? Well, for you, it's going to be $300 more because I'm going to open the door for you. A one-time fee. Dude, I'm in. I already signed the paperwork when I saw you. Boop, done. Telling you. Gamer keyboards, click, click, click. Man, I bought a new keyboard. It's pretty cool. It has lights on it because it's always dark in here. And my other keyboard, I miss it. And it was a cheaper keyboard, like maybe $20 or something. I don't even know. I loved it. The keys were real smooth. Just blah, 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 blah. No, you couldn't even hear anything. This one, clack, 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 clack. It's like, oh, come on, man. Like I know myself with that. Come on. Darren Dusting says, you got to have your edge and do what works. Yes, 100%. And this is why I never knock patterns. I don't trade them. I see them. That's how I learned initially. But if you trade patterns and they work for you, great. I don't trade patterns. Retro Mike Tech says, I got into crypto after my dad died. I needed something. Wow, you too? Man. Yeah, trading, it'll take your mind off a lot of stuff. Yep. Yeah, Man, a lot of our parents have passed, man. Yeah, it's very sad. It's part of life though. And matter of fact, I was telling my brother, story time. Man, we're over time already. I was telling my brother, I was like, man, remember when we were, teenagers and our mom was like in her 40s and that was old and she needed help reading whatever and we make fun of her like, oh mom, you don't have your glasses on, and we would read it like really easy. Man, I had the hardest time doing biscuits. That's why I don't buy biscuits. Like I bought biscuits last week or 2 weeks ago because it's dark red. The cylinder is dark red. Then the font is like -2 and it's black on a dark red surface. Are you kidding me right now? Who made this? Who was the designer of this? A 7-year-old or a 12-year-old who's like, oh, well, let me get old people not read this. And then you have the big tech, the big font in the front, and you have all this space for the directions, and you put the font that big and your directions this much. It was like, seriously? Like I already feel old. And here I am. Like, I'm not getting out my phone again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not getting out my phone again. Moving on. But yeah, now we're at that age to where my one of my cousins passed about a week ago. And here it starts. Now it's this next generation. Which one of my cousins is going to be next? My brothers are going to be next. Is it me going to be next? Like now we're in that cycle, that next phase to where now we go. And then, our kids or nieces and nephews or whatever, they're going to see us go. They're only going to, gravitate when we go to, certain funerals. It's a cycle. It's a sad cycle. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. Jesse, ouch. Man. Yeah, she was a nurse, so she knew what was going on. That's rough. Oh, you do want OCD? I don't know. We're already over time. Joe, if you wouldn't be talking so much. Okay, we'll do OCD. OCD. See here. Reading these. Lunar Beaches says, LOL, we all know who we're talking. Yeah. And I was really surprised too. I thought I was going to get shunned. I thought I was going to get shunned from the community. And I just started making these crypto friends. I was like, ooh, man, they're going to know exact, because I call him out by his name sometimes. See, I don't like saying people's names that I don't like. And I don't want their name in my mouth. We'll just put it that way. Like same thing with like people who have wronged me or whatever. I don't put their names in my mouth. I rarely ever say their name. And yeah, I've said that person's name on my channel before. See here. Please. I'm reading this stuff. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's about supporting everybody. The good ones. Good ones. Yep. Won't be long. Won't be long. Very true. Darren Dusting says, I can't handle even 1 minute of that channel. Yeah, I just do it so I can get content. Okay. Go into the list. Okay. Jay Violet's in the house. What's up? All right. So let's do OCD real quick. Oh, yeah. Let's take this off. Get out of here. Get out of here. OCD is going to be the last one. And of course, it's not here. Oh, that was quick. OCD. On-chain dynamics. It's on Ethereum. Okay. On-chain dynamics. Let's go to the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, man, we see that it has come down quite a bit. Okay. Oof. I don't like that. This looks like it should be in a Persian store, a Persian rug store. Just saying. Ouch. Joe, keep the stream alive. 20 more minutes so we can hop over to Frankie. Oh, yeah, definitely. Does he normally do his thing? Let me do it to where it'll go over to his channel. That's a great suggestion. You have to remind me though, because I will forget like every time. Frankie Candles. Frankie Candles, here we are. We're live. Oh, he doesn't have it populated already. Yeah, if he has it to where it's like waiting, then I could get that link. I think. But hold on, let me double check something. So let me put this over here. Go to this. That's not what I'm wanting. Let me go to this, maybe. Maybe I'm messing it up. Yeah, it's not that. Go here. And let's go to live. Then let's go to details. Oh, no, it was the other one. Customization. I remember that now. Customization. So we're almost done. Okay. Redirect. No, I think he needs to be. Let's see, Frankie Candles. Frankie. Yeah, he either needs to be live already. That's fine. We can look at him. We can look for him in a little bit. Okay. Very good. So we're going to look at this one just a little bit more. But this one, to me, it should be in a Persian store, if you know what I mean, with the discount on the rug. Okay, bring this back over here. All right, we're moving on. Frankie who? Frankie live at 5:45. Ooh, that's 30 minutes from now. Oh, wait, did you say 30 minutes? You said 20 minutes. Can I do that long? You know what I should do? If we're going to do that, what I should do is start this. Man, can I do it at 5? I mean, at 4:30, my show. Maybe I should move my show to 4:30 so we can finish by 5:30, maybe 5:40 with my closing. and then move it and then do it like that. So 4:30, the show. I could probably do that. We'll see. Okay, moving on. On chain dynamics. Weekly time frame, daily time frame. It's a rug. I wouldn't do this one. I mean, I would look at it once it breaks this level. So I'd set an alert. All those zeros, 9255. And then I would just wait for my alert to go off. And I wouldn't look back. I wouldn't look at this one until my alert goes off. Once my alert goes off, then okay, I'll look at it. Or I'll check on it like every week, maybe 2 weeks, just to see how much further down it's gone. But I wouldn't do that. Next one is, okay, we'll look at peak. I don't remember all the coins that we had, but look at this. In the danger zone, it's bouncing up right now. It looks like Bitcoin. 13, 14, 15%. Looks good. I would move my alert from where it's at now to roughly right here. Because I want to see, is it in fact going to come up here, do this, and then come down? Or is it going to go from here to here? So we need to wait. We need to wait for the alert. See here, Frankie basically flips snipers. Oh man, I gotta drink some water. 1 second. I turned this water into wine. I wish. All right. That's some very, very strong water flavoring. Whew, man. Frankie basically and others on a trading contest, and I didn't like that. Sniper Nightmare. I don't know what that means. Frankie basically gypped Sniper Nightmare and others on a trading contest. So he beat him? You didn't like it? Or the way he beat him? Or how he beat him? Here. Were you in there too, Glitter? Life lessons with Joe are the best. Thank you, my friend. Moving on. Let's see here. Swarm. We were looking at Swarm also. Swarm has come down. I do like Swarm. I really like Swarms. I think it's going to be huge. Here, we just keep on breaking lows after lows. We went from here, entry on YouTube about a week ago. We have our lower entry at 41%, and it also hits. And our lower entry at around 45% looks like it may get missed. We'll see. See here. Sniper is Alex Mod. So who beat him? Oh, Frankie beat him. You win some, you lose some. I tell you what, though, y'all already know the story, but I never actually watched, Alex O trade. And then one day I happened to be awake prior to Piper's show, and I watched him, and he lost a trade. He didn't make any excuse. I forget. I'm so far back. I got to be up close. I'm so dark. Joe, I can't see you. I know. And I saw him, and he lost a trade. And he didn't make excuses. He didn't look for reasons. He simply said, hey, you win some, you lose some. This is my thought process. This is what I thought was going to happen. It didn't happen. I lost. I was like, wow. You don't hear that. Granted, I say it. Some others say it. But generally, you don't hear that. And especially if you have a paid group. Because you just want to seem like you win all the time. That you're always right all the time. And I even told him, too, on that live stream. And many times afterwards, I said, man, I gained so much respect for him because I saw him trade. I saw him lose. I saw him. And the biggest thing is he didn't make an excuse. He wasn't, well, look over here on the 3-minute time frame. We had divergence and I just didn't see it. And then the 7-minute, I knew I shouldn't have done it because of this and this and this. And then it was like, dude, you like 2 minutes ago, you just said all the reasons why you should enter the trade. And of course, I'm referring to the other person. And then now because you lost it, you're saying all the reasons why you shouldn't have entered. Doesn't make any sense. David says, Alex is the real deal. That he is. And he's proved it time and time again. Dude has proved it time and time again. Okay. 8,000 prize. Wow. Okay. ADA went up 4.95% in the last 3 hours. Yeah. So that's what's important. The people who know how to trade, they can spot a fake or a phony a mile away. Man, a mile away. That's what I love. And that shows me who knows how to trade. That shows me who knows how to trade. Now, granted, it also shows me who does not watch certain people. It shows me that too. And what's his face? Crypto Face. I think he knows. But there's been times where Crypto Face says, no, like I haven't really watched him trade or anything like that. But I'll get on a channel, say hi or whatever. He's a cool dude. I believe him. He's a cool dude. But he always says, no, I really haven't seen him, trade. Like, I don't watch him like trading. I just go in there real quick to say hi, show support. And it's like, See here, we're all in the trenches together. That's right. All right. What are the coins? Let's see here. We went through a lot. Of coins. Yeah, Tino. I like Tino. He just talks too much. I mean, I like him. I like his stories. He just talks too much for me, though. Joe, you talk a lot too. I know. Maybe I don't know what it is. Like when I go there, because dude is really smart. When his indicators, dude is crazy smart. I want to go there so I can see his stuff. What is his thought process on his things? But he goes and talks about everything else. It's like, dude, please. But yeah, I like him. Yeah, Crypto Face, man, dude is funny, man. Dude is crazy funny. Dude just crazy funny. And he doesn't even try to be funny. Some people try. Dude doesn't try to be funny. He just is. Yeah. And it was so funny. It was so funny because he had a special promotion for his crypto cipher thing, and somebody typed it in but misspelled cipher, and man, Crypto Face let him have it. He was like, I don't know what market cipher is. I've never heard of market cipher. I mean, I have a market cipher and here's the website, but I don't know what market cipher is. And he just ragged on him. And it's like, dude doesn't care that he's rich already. He doesn't care if he makes another sell. And man, we all were just laughing like crazy. It was funny. Yeah, and I used to be a mod on Crypto Faces streams. I used to be a mod, and then one day the other person, I guess, saw that I was on there and saw that I was a mod, and the next day I was no longer a mod. Did I ever bring it up to Crypto Face? Nope, don't need to. But yeah, I was a mod on Crypto Faces thing, and I mean that's pretty exciting, because dude's famous, I think. And I was a mod there, and it was cool. And then one day, that person that I talk about, he showed up. Somebody was talking trash about him. And I just read it. I didn't delete it. Granted, I would not delete him. And sure enough, he ended up deleting the comment about him on Face's channel. And then I guess he saw that I was in there. And the next day, I was gone. And there you go. That is my crypto face story. And I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I never brought it up to him. I was like, that's fine, dude. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, crypto face is creepy. I don't know about that. I think it's funny. Oh, and there was one time with crypto face, he puts it up in the chat, should I close out my trade or should I this and that? And I forgot what I said. I said close it or whatever. And since we were on the trading wars, that's how he knows me. He said, all right, Trade Intuition, I'm going to close out the trade. And then sure enough, like I saw him again, like a week later. He says, hey, Trade Intuition, just to let you know, man, I closed out the trade and man, I thanks to you or whatever, I prevented from losing money or whatever. And I did like a smiley face and I hit enter and I did another smiley face. I hit enter. So I put two smiley faces, one right after another. Man, that dude snapped. He was like, hey, whoa, you don't spam my channel. I was like, all right, dude, that's cool. I did two happy faces, happy face and a happy face. And right away, hey, whoa, don't Trade Intuition, don't spam my channel. All right, brother, no problem. I won't spam your channel. All right, let's see here, going down the list. See, I listened to Tino at 2X. I should do that. Tino is a great storyteller. Yeah, when I'm in the mood for stories, I'm okay with it. But there's times where I just want to go for it. Like, dude is really smart, crazy smart on economics. Like, that's where I first started getting my economic stuff from, was from him. And yeah, so the link's not up yet. Yeah, once it's up, then I can put it on the thing. See here. Smart. Watching on the 2X. Darren Dussing says, a rug discount, LOL. Lunar Regis says, we talking about the dude you used to rant about on your channel? Yes. Yes. See here. Very good. Spamming the smiles. Yeah, I did it twice. And that was it. And he got mad. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever. No problem. No problem. See here. Everybody smash the likes, right? Yeah. I think so. If you haven't, smash the likes. Right now, we're just killing time. We're just killing time. Any coins, guys? Any coins? I really don't want to do another coin. Let's bring something else up. I like talking to y'all. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. But let's see here. Today, Monday? I want to go play darts. I used to be really good at darts. Not like really, really good, but pretty good. Then I haven't played in like 8 months, 12 months. And I went like 2 weeks ago. No, a month already. Man, time flies. Went a month ago. I did okay. I mean, it wasn't like great. But I might go again today. We'll see. Frankie, I mean, French toaster. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, definitely. I meant to do that earlier, too. The DXY. I actually have it up here. All right, so let's do the daily. It's in this really nice range. It's coming up to my liquidity area of this range. I would expect it to come down from here. I really want it to come down from here. But now, boop, 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 boop. Let's go like this. We're not cheating. I like this to happen. So it's either going to be this, or when it comes down, then bounce up again. I don't want to see this. I really don't want to see this. If we see this, then the alt crypto wreck. Wreck City. Wreck City. Here we did this. Let's look at Bitcoin dominance while we're here. I'm going to just doing the other list. Yeah. Trades go wrong. That's why you manage your risk. Oh, my trade. It's so funny. I'm going to close out my trade. It's so funny. Yeah, I'll close it up completely. Man, if I would have had my 78x leverage, I was only trading with $1 because I only had $1 left of my $13. But I just closed out my trade right now. 62%. Boring. If I had a 78x leverage, finally when I change it, finally, after like 4 or 5 trades, I think it was like 4 trades, and I didn't even pay it. I paid attention to like one of those 4 or 5 trades. I was able to manage my risk. All the rest, man, wreck city. Wreck city. So this one, because I lowered my thing, it decided to pump as soon as I did the entry. It's like, go figure. Yeah, so I just closed out my trade. And it's like, I should go short now. 73x leverage short. Let's go Bitcoin. 5-minute time frame. Short. Why not? Just really quick. Oh, no, not long. Short. And then I'll have a stop loss above my VWAP. Oh, I have a stop loss around here. So this. And just be just a real quick to maybe to like here. Give me my stop loss. I'll get me my stop loss. Stop loss. Oh, that's too much for my 30%. How can that be too much? Firm. Is that more than 3% away? Oh, 73x leverage. I did it again. Now let it ride. Let it ride. Oh, that's funny. Franklin Live announced we can chat over there. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. So 1 second. Let me try it. Let me try it. So nobody go over there yet. Let me try it. Is it settings? Nope. It's over here. Nope. Come over here. So let's do add. So let me try this. Nobody go yet. Frankie. Candles. Okay, I see it. Upcoming. So now save it. 13. Okay. So very good. I just did it right now. So we are good to go. And now it's going up. Go down. Go down. I think it's going to go down. We'll see. All right, guys, that's it for me. I do thank you very much. It's been fun. It's been great. It's been fantastic. We are now going over there. Please let him know that, I don't know what the word is, a raid. Please let him know that we are raiding his stuff. And that's it. All right, gotta go. Thank you guys very much. We went a little bit longer just so we could raid. I appreciate you. And my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where together we are strong. And that's all I got. Let's make this funny. Take care, guys. See ya. No music today. Let's just go straight over there. See ya.